1:02 on the clock. Stroud laces it. Touchdown! Nico Collins! Texans on the board. 13 plays, 99 yards, and they cap it off to the Pro Bowler.
Notice the formation. Everyone to the right. Nico.
Herbert, pump, throw, intercepted! Eric Murray, pick six! Touchdown, Texans!
There was pressure coming towards him, but he never steps into it properly. Normally, Justin Herbert is an exquisite thrower of the football, but that one was kind of a half stride, and the ball stayed high. And
fourth sack of the game for the Houston D. Herbert steps up, throws it in the air, catch made, McConkey breaking away. McConkey takes it all the way for the touchdown. 86 yards.
Throw of the game. The first was C.J. Stroud in the first half off the fumble and hitting Hutchinson. Here, rips it right down the middle. Coverage is there with Bryant, but they don't get him on the ground. Bullock takes the wrong angle.
4th and 1. It's Mixon, first down and more. Mixon hits the pylon. Touchdown, Texans. Similarities to the 21 Cincinnati Bengals team that went to the Super Bowl. They went 10-7 that year. He was a Pro Bowler. He's a Pro Bowler this year. And he gets it in.
6 field goals back in week 11. Deep drop. Jackson surveys. Jackson fires. Caught. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman.
Man coverage against Dante Jackson, who's been out with a back injury. What a cushion. Never has a chance. 12 plays and 11 runs.
12 plays. Well, runs on every play. Can he get to the end zone? He can. Derrick Henry. Touchdown.
380 pounds, 77, 42's 300 pounds. Look at that blocking. Ronnie Stanley with a great block. Someone's got to win one-on-one.
Jackson flushed out, extends, throws on the run, caught, touchdown, Justice Hill. You just can't stop him.
Watch the 11 seconds to go. Watch the right tackle, by the way, Rosengarten. That's a rookie against T.J. Watt. This is everything you don't want to do unless you're Lamar Jackson. Hill just was in there blocking. He saw his...
First time the Steelers have been in Ravens territory tonight. Blocking is good up front. Pass is caught for the touchdown. Van Jefferson. And of all things, they go 98 yards.
He was sitting right here, which would take that throw away, but watch the hesitation. Hesitates, looks into the middle. Something caused the confusion, which is very rare for number 14. So they finally get Stevens, who's been...
Cleared the protocol. They get their 2 big stars back. Meanwhile, there goes Henry. There goes Henry all the way for the touchdown. 44 yards.
Big to get him started, but the threat of Lamar Jackson, watch the linebacker, what he does in reacting. They clear Roberts out because he's worried about Lamar Jackson. That opens up the middle. This has been going on all year. Derek
9. Jaylen Warren back in. Down the sideline. Pickens makes the grab, and he goes in.
Does not get a jam at all and allows him to get a free release downfield. The safety tries to come over. Russell Wilson gets the ball out on time, throws it on a line. The safety Layden coming over.
Have to disrupt it.
2nd and 4. There's Nix going for the long ball. He's got a step on him. And the Broncos strike early with the touchdown to Franklin from 43 yards out.
Safety and corner play in between a lot. You got outside, I got inside. Well, Sean runs him right in between.
Here's a 1st and goal. He's going to hand it off to Cook. Cook's got an opening. Cook fights. He's in for the touchdown. He had 16 rushing touchdowns this year to tie the franchise record. And
Great cut. He is a difference maker, Cook, and you see.
big play here. Trying to go up top for it.
He wants to run for it, Jim. He wants to just go get it with his legs. He's trying to find
It wasn't there, so now he's got to throw it deep to the end zone. And was that caught? Yes! Ty Johnson scrapes it off the ground, above the ground for the touchdown.
Touched out of bounds.
Did he?
It's really close.
Looks like he's got a hand underneath. Great job
Here it is.
securing the football.
Oh my. Brunell, a huge win. I remember that game. He played awesome.
Big 3rd and 6. Wide open. And then Samuel zigs and zags. Slips through a tackle. He's taking it home for the touchdown.
4 guys who can catch the ball here. Only 1 on this side. And Josh Allen's going to look this way. And here comes one of the secret weapons, the speed. Remember in the first quarter, Curtis Samuel, we said, is going to be
It's Devontae Smith in motion. Hurts on 2nd down. 4-man rush. Has a lot of time. Looking. Throw it, end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Jahan Dotson.
So much time to throw. Like I said, you got the most dominant offensive line in football, and the Packers are trying to be very conscious and not running by Jalen Hurts because he's so dangerous out of the pocket. So you keep him in the pocket, and then Jahan Dotson sitting there in the back of the end zone. There's a lot of people we talked about over the course of the week, KB, you and I. Jahan Dotson probably wasn't.
Throw it here. Quick throw near side. Good adjustment and a catch by Goddard, who runs over his man, still on his feet, and he scores! What a play by Dallas. Goddard ran right through Valentine.
Right, Rio. Go up there, make contact, stiff arm. Look at his face, stiff arm, 2 of them. And looking for more. What a boost.
Jacobs, no shock, up the middle, in trouble. Second effort, Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Yeah, nothing fancy. As expected, give it to Josh Jacobs. Bounce off tackle, but still drives his legs forward. Terrific run.
Luke McCaffrey in motion. Daniels retreats, throw it end zone, touchdown, De'Ami Brown. We do have a flag down. Over 9 minutes. It ends with a De'Ami Brown touchdown to put Washington on top. 4 catches for Evans, first and goal from the 1, looking to go back to it. To Evans for the touchdown.
Coverage, and Baker Mayfield is going to throw it within an inch of the top of his helmet as he goes across the field. So not only do you have to beat Lattimore on the outside, you got to throw it right over the helmet.
The back is Irving. Mayfield to him, to the end zone. Tampa Bay takes the lead.
Watch Jalen McMillan come in here and point to the guy that he is going to pick and make bounce around. He knew exactly.
Daniels, throw an end zone, touchdown! Washington takes the lead with Terry McLaurin.
There's zone defenses here, but it's sort of man coverage with, like a box and 1 almost on the outside with McLaurin. Gets a little contact there, clears it. And what a football game we have here.
Play action, Stanford on the move, stops, finds his man, touchdown Williams.
You're going to see Kyron Williams as he takes the play fake. You roll out to the left. If you don't like what you've got, you know you've got Kyron Williams then coming in behind it. They cover it up very well.
For Quentin. Darnold, ball's out. Picked up by Verse. Off to the races. And gone for the touchdown. Witherspoon knocked it out. And Verse took care of the rest.
They bring Quentin Lake off the slot, and here's Witherspoon. He's going to see that Darnold is in trouble, and then he just keeps on coming. And you just cannot sit back there and hold the football. We've seen Sam Darnold have a lot of success. Some big get the ball out in the screen.
Under 20 to go. Wide open. Allen touchdown.
Well, the Vikings rushed 7, so they got 4 in coverage, but you got 2 over here on Nacua, so nobody then goes with Davis Allen. And it's
Horse of the year, Jalen Naylor. Darnold completes to Hawkinson, and he is in for the touchdown. And boy, did the Vikings. Here's Hunt, touchdown Kansas City. In the month of January, Hunt takes it in, up 10. This third quarter, 15th play of the drive, over 10 minutes. There's a hand to Mixon. He's got a lane and a touchdown.
and opens it up. Now Mixon, after he gets this ball, you can see the hole that opens up, and he almost got a little too cute.
Mahomes steps up, throws, and he got it. Touchdown, Kelsey. Unbelievable. Going down, finds 87.
This offensive line, and they got their extra lineman in there, Skipper. See if they give it to Gibbs.
They will. Left side. Gibbs!
It's a little counter play. Motion the receiver in. Even when you defeat blocks like
Vikings were earlier in the year hoping to come back, but the Lions make a run to the Super Bowl. But we'll see. Second down. Robinson up the middle. Touchdown, Washington. And they're in front. He goes down. First a touchdown.
Zadarius Smith's unblocked here. And he's got to take that halfback right there. He's got Kirby Joseph outside for the...
Montgomery's back in the backfield. Fake. Goff. Pressure. In trouble. Throw. He caught it! Touchdown, Laporta!
Like, oh no, I'm going to hold this, see if someone can uncover. Right in his face, under direct.
Daniels, quick throw, far side, get it out there to McLaurin. Breaks through, Terry McLaurin, foot race, McLaurin is going to win! Touchdown, Washington!
On the top of the screen, but it leaves you 3-on-1 in coverage, and you just can't get him on the ground. Runs through one tackle. Joseph tries to take the angle, but McLaurin's got too much.
Second and long. Goff, some pressure again, lets it fly high. It's intercepted, picked off by Quan Morton. Morton with some blocks, inside the 20, still going. Morton, pick six.
Zone coverage. He's got Laporta in his flare control right underneath, wide open. And he's just got to drive Laporta the ball. Instead, he gets greedy. Like I said, you feel when you're down. And when you throw high balls over the middle in zone coverage, you're asking for...
Gibbs, little trickery. Jameson Williams, end around. Williams needs a block, gets it. Williams, cuts back. Jameson Williams is gone. 61 yards.
Down, the counter, the reverse, and Jameson Williams in space. You aren't getting him on the ground either. Look at the convoy.
Daniels. Four-man rush this time, zips it in, caught by your guy, Zach Ertz, touchdown. Gibbs, up the middle, Gibbs, shoulder down, touchdown, Detroit.
On the field right now, Jahmyr Gibbs, they flash St. Brown back, he sees the crease.
Second and goal, Robinson in
again. Touchdown, Washington. Daniels, McNichol, still fighting, reaching, is he in? He is! Touchdown!
And he's in. McNichol's going down, and
that opened up some of those running opportunities for Saquon.
Hurts this time, pulls it and keeps it and takes off for the first down. Through a tackle, and Hurts on the right, he might go! Jalen Hurts, touchdown, Philadelphia!
As athletic as any you will see. And right now they run the counter play with Saquon going to the left, Jalen going to the right, two big offensive linemen. Do we need Saquon to run over the Rams? No, we do not. Jalen Hurts.
Stafford fires in traffic. It is caught by Higbee for the touchdown. Tyler Higbee.
They have been moving some safeties and corners around with Higbee because he had such an influence on that game last week. But if you watch Matthew Stafford, you'll see him almost like a baseball pitcher.
3rd and 4. They'll run out of it. Big opening, Barkley. There he goes. Barkley going to ring the bell again. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So here we go. You got a single high back here, and you got big Mekhi Becton right here. Watch him just simply shove Christian Roseboom out of the... Only if it's wide open, you keep running.
At 118 yards and adding to it. There goes Barkley into the clear, through the snow, all the way home. He's hit another home run against the Rams. And this one might send them to the championship game.
It happens because Saquon Barkley sets him up here before he bounces to the outside. This is the coordination that we've seen all year between running back and offensive line that has made this team and this running game unique. Beautifully done, great patience by Barkley, and he sets up his offensive line to look great.
Touchdown by is that it's Colby Parkinson for the score.
It's a good route, just uses that big powerful body to get inside and stretch it out, but that was the coach.
Wide receivers and tight ends at the same time.
Call it 3rd and 3 from the gun. Lamar, first option closed down. Now he goes to the end zone, wide open, and a Ravens touchdown right off the bat with Bateman. 15 yards out, Jackson to Bateman.
Well, you'll see he's looking there, and right there at the top of the screen.
Gonna hand it off. And walking in for the touchdown is Ray Davis, the rookie. Including the final yard by Ray Davis. It's 7-7. The setup with Reggie Gilliam line up behind him. Here it is, Allen. He just steamrolls across for the Buffalo touchdown. By Miller, and then Allen with the key. And
Shakir, you're not going to stay there, are you?
It's Allen. Allen straight ahead, bulldozes in for the touchdown.
To get 7, and guess who finishes it off? Man, I mean...
Stay with him, Henry.
Yeah.
He's in for the touchdown. Oh boy, they looked unstoppable on the ground. They just rushed for 68 yards on that drive.
That was a walk-in, just like this was.
Derrick Henry gets the touch. Again, he's getting all kinds of protection all day. Slides over to buy time, flings it down the field. It's caught for the touchdown. Isaiah Likely, and the Ravens are a 2-point try away from tying the game.
Here's Barkley, a little shovel, looking for an edge, gets it. Saquon Barkley, first down. Barkley, oh! Saquon
Saquon! Touchdown!
They fake the jet sweep and run a toss crack, and Saquon in space, 13 yards downfield. Chin can't get him on the ground. Martin barely allows the first guy to get him on the ground.
Hurts gives to Barkley. Barkley! Touchdown! Number 2.
The simple inside zone handoff. They're all working to the right. And Lulu's actually free into the backfield.
Daniels fires one caught. McLaurin in stride. Breaks a tackle. Terry McLaurin is in. Touchdown.
Nice protection up front. Just a four-man rush. Daniels gets it out of his hands quickly like needs to. And this is just simple. They call this one funnel. Slay's outside leverage. He's funneling the ball.
Hurts gets a shove. Hurts in. Ball comes out. Penalty flag. What's going on here? It's a touchdown.
You see Brown at the top. And then right there, Goddard, Calcaterra, Gainwell, all in on the...
First to throw. Near side, lets her rip. Brown! Touchdown!
Really good throw. Obviously, going to Brown, his one-on-one matchup on Samer Still, the rookie. Breaks on the outcut. And Samer Still just backpedals too far into the end zone. If you're a young corner, you got to understand.
Design run. Hurts, delay. Hurts! In! Touchdown, Eagles!
Throws to Goddard, and now just run the quarterback draw with a lead, and it's too much.
Going quick here, Daniels looking to keep it. Daniels, great move on his feet and in for the touchdown. Oh, what a move.
Well, speed option, he's going to take it. He's got his pitch man Robinson. Feels the two defenders out there, cuts back against the grain, and everyone on Washington's working, even McLaurin.
They're going to go, and Hurts is in! Touchdown, Eagles!
They've been basically unstoppable.
Here is Barkley, outside, Barkley, touchdown!
On both sides of the ball, they should be so thrilled here in Philly with what they've seen.
Is in! Touchdown! First of his career.
The last 2 weeks.
They're so efficient in these playoff games, Kansas City.
1st and 10. Hunt again, slips through, goes all the way for the touchdown.
Right guard Trey Smith gonna pull. Great kick out block there. Allows Taylor to seal the edge on the inside. Allen and Mahomes and a few others.
1st and goal. They hurry to the line. Cook outside and finds the opening. There wasn't much there, but enough for Cook to score the touchdown.
Here on the Chiefs' left side. Look at, they've got leverage outside. You shouldn't go outside unless you're Cook, who is cooking. Help right now, he's way over there.
From the 11, 1st down. Pass worthy, touchdown. Touchdown, Kansas City.
One of the fastest players in the National Football League against a safety, and we know Rapp is out. That was going to hurt him. But for you to guard man.
Rolling, Mahomes, he can keep it, he can get there, he's in for the touchdown. This is where it started with the hit after he was across, Hamlin taking him to the ground, and Kelce came over and said, "What's up with that?" On 2nd and 10, down the field for the big ball to the end zone, and it is caught. Hans able to hold on. 44 yards and a strike from Josh Allen.
We talked all the dirty work, and it's come up big this year for this team. Mack.
Here you go, biggest play of the game so far. 4th and goal from the 1. He's going to go out of the gun. He's going to look at pitching, and he does to Cook. Oh, he reaches across. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Who should we get the ball to?
Got to be Jimbo Cook.
What a second effort.
Look at this.
The hand hits it, but he's not down there. And
incredible effort.
On the heavyweight battle, you got the quarterbacks at the top of the mountain.
1st and goal. Mahomes still has it. To the 5, and in for the touchdown. And his worst pass of the night is on the spike attempt.
Fakes it. What a gutsy call by Andy Reid. He doesn't normally put his quarterback in harm's way. And you called the play.
4th and goal. Allen rifles it. Open! It's Samuel for the touchdown.
In the middle. He's going to move over because it's a 4-by-1. Now they're going to move back. He goes there. It creates the window for a wide open throw to Samuel.
What's coming? It's picked up. Hurts going deep. Has a man. It is caught. Dotson down. Hurts on the sneak. Pyle drives his way in. Touchdown. Third and 16. Mahomes rolling out. Looking. Firing. Intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. Gets a block. DeJean is in. Touchdown.
Patrick, one of the best in the world. They're just trying to get him out of the pocket to buy a little time. And he sees the crossing route coming to the left, but he loses track of DeJean as he kind of falls back and reads Patrick Eyes. You could see the break. And this young stud, Cooper DeJean, another rookie making a huge impact. He's done his best to hang in there, but again, not his natural position in the pros.
Hurts lets it go. Complete. A.J. Brown. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
A.J. Brown coming across the field, uncovered. Hurts finds him with a nice throw right in front of, 1 foot in front of his numbers. Bolton, the closest guy in coverage. He's not keeping up with the speedster Brown.
For leg area, and Maddox comes in and makes a huge play. Now the Eagles get it back. Looking to run some clock, or maybe throw the dagger. Hurts going deep for it all. Devontae Smith. He has got it. Touchdown.
Wow. With Devontae Smith, everyone thinks Saquon's getting the ball. Hurts again, has all the time in the world, and he makes the throw of his life on Jalen Watson. Smith beats him. One of the 15 minutes of this game.
Pressure from Brandon Graham. Mahomes racing away from him. Throws on the run across his body. It is caught for the touchdown. Worthy. And the Chiefs are finally on the board. Mahomes throws corner. It is caught for the touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. Mahomes still in the game. Back to throw. Loading up. Going to take a shot for Worthy. Deep down the field. He's got it. Wow. Xavier Worthy with the long touchdown from Mahomes. 50 yards.
Great throw by Patrick. You got Worthy just stretching the defense. He's got a few of the reserves in there. But Patrick doesn't care. He's going out there to compete. A little time to throw. He knows where that speed is and drops one in the bucket.